Good evening to those who listen. It's January 9th, 2026. It's 10:26 p.m. Um, I'm going to get into this. Some people trying to decode the license plate from the woman who got shot in Minneapolis. But can I ask for some prayers for my mom? Earlier this morning, she fell and landed on her back and she hit her head, and I didn't know about it right away. It's the senior living home. They did not contact either me or my sister at all. And then we found out from my mom herself. And then I called the place to see if they're checking up on her, uh, and to see if maybe she maybe had a concussion, and see if they were going to check on that. And then they said, okay, we'll see. We'll have somebody go and check on her. It's like, it's like 7 hours already went by. What's going on? So then, like an hour later, finally a nurse called, and I guess they were acting like it just happened instead of that it happened in the morning. So, they just said that they're checking her because they were a little worried about, uh, her her fall, and when she hit her head, that left a knot on the back of her head. But my mom said she didn't feel one, but I don't know. That's what they said. They were checking on it, monitoring every 15 minutes, and then they were going to monitor every hour, and then they were waiting for doctor's order to see if they were going to get x-rays. I don't know why they didn't do this right away. They had to have known. This happened at 9:30 in the morning, and I didn't get a call until 7 something at night. Not sure why they didn't call. And my sister was kind of upset about that too. And so then when I finally called, then they finally checked on her. And then now an hour later after that, another person called and said that they were taking her to the emergency room to check, have x-rays done on her head. And my mom's been calling. She took the phone along, thank God. She's kind of in and out of her memory, so I don't know if she knows everything, because she thought she was at her house and then she was going to the emergency room, but no, she was at the senior living center. But so she was there for about an hour, and she called, and then she says that now they might be keeping her because something's wrong with her heart. And I'm like, what do you mean something's wrong? She says she didn't know. Maybe it's beating out of rhythm or something. And then I asked about her head, and she says, why is everybody worried about my head? And I said, well, because you might have had a concussion. And she goes, well, I just hit my head a little. And I said, well, you said you bounced. Your head bounced. She goes, yeah, you're right. So, yeah, I don't know how bad it was. I mean, earlier today, though, she sounded good. She didn't sound like she was out there, Whenever she gets her medicine late in the afternoon, then it's like her memory is gone, and then she thinks she's somewhere else. So I don't know what's going on exactly. I told the nurse to keep me updated, and then my mom's been kind of keeping me updated. So please just say a prayer. I don't know exactly what's going on. All right, to this, the license plate number is JK6W3D, Missouri plates. He says there's some decoding with John Kennedy, and his a wedding. I don't know exactly what that's about. I haven't watched the whole video. But me, in my mind, it thinks different ways to look for codes. So in my mind, I was like, what happens if we invert this? So if you turn it upside down, you get DEM and then 9KR. And I looked that up, and there is something to that. I'm not sure if there is. It's just weird. I'll try to explain it really fast, but I'm going to have to do a separate video on it. It has something to do with Nazi Germany, and being German. Supposedly this woman's not German, but her name, Renee Wood, is the same person as somebody that was in the Nazi concentration camps. It's weird. And then I saw something that said that there was this German church that takes in German and Irish immigrants, that they were going to try to help the family of this woman that was shot. I don't know. I haven't gone into it a lot because I haven't really had time, and I still haven't got to the read along of the Book of Psalms tonight, which I'm going to get to soon, hopefully before it turns into tomorrow. But lots going on with me, so I haven't really had time for stuff. So I'm sorry, but I'll try to get to that Bible. Psalm 122 is tonight. Thanks for watching. God bless. Thank you in advance for the prayers. God bless.